Hi everyone, welcome to the Learning Library Online. Today we're going to be looking at locating databases and specifically healthcare databases. So let me share my screen with you and show you how to get into that. So what you should be looking at now is the Nipissing University homepage. Hopefully you've had a chance to visit here, but if not, it's simply nipissingu.ca. If we scroll right down to the very bottom of the screen, you can see that there's a link right here to get to the library. You can also look for Learning Library online and get to us directly. I wanted to bring you through that navigation because even if you're not new to the library, our website this summer has changed a little bit. So you might want to come in and take a look around. If you are familiar with the website, you will notice that the Omni search for books, articles, and videos is still here. So search for resources, both here in a physical form as well as online, and all those other university libraries that we are affiliated with that share resources as well. If we scroll down now, you can see the library hours right on the front page, as well as how to get help. So this is the library help at Nipissing U email. It will come directly to our front desk staff. And we have people there all the hours the library is open to help you answer your questions as quickly as possible. Last year, we answered almost 15,000 questions, so don't ever hesitate to reach out if you need a hand. Today, because we're looking for databases, we're going to go down to this tab for library resources. So simply select the title, and then we're going to scroll down and select for databases. Now, if database is an unfamiliar word for you, it simply means a collection. So think of it like a collection of newspaper or magazine or journal articles, as well as streaming videos and other types of resources, of information sources that you can use for your research. Now, this is the A to Z database list. As you can see, it has found 327 different databases. This includes both the subscription databases that Nipissing and Canadore has paid for you as students at Nipissing University to have access to while you're going to school here. If we scroll down, we can also see that there are some open access databases as well, like the AGO collection and the AGO collection on Internet Archive. Those are available to anyone. You don't need a login or password for that. So you can see that the library has something for everyone. Now, each database comes with a little description of it. It tells you what's included. So what type of information source are they sharing with you? So this one could be international newspapers, magazines, and peer-reviewed journals. And it tells you a little bit about what it covers. So current events, general sciences, social sciences, humanities, technology, and medicine. So that actually might be something you want to use for your healthcare classes. That being said, there are multidisciplinary databases like this one, but if we go up and want to look specifically for all the healthcare focused databases, we can select this drop-down menu that's currently showing all subjects. And if we do that, we can see these are all the different subjects being studied at Nipissing and at Canadore College. And if we go down, we can select directly for health sciences. And that will get you into the databases where there's a focus towards healthcare and wellness. And as you see, you can see that there are some from Nipissing, some that are open access, some from Canadore, once again, but you can read a little bit about each one. So Alt Health Watch is a complementary and holistic integrated approaches to healthcare and wellness. The Anatomy, Video, and Imagery Diversity Project is an open access repository from the University of Calgary and the University of Windsor that shows original illustrations and 23 videos that show you the spectrum of human diversity. And it's very good if you're doing any kind of anatomy classes to learn a little bit more about how the body works, including things like musculoskeletal, nervous systems, with all sorts of different options for you to look at. Anatomy TV is another option for you. So it has a 3D model of the human body. So that's really interesting as well. If you're looking for ebooks, you can go into books at Ovid. You can go down, maybe your professors are asking you to use a very specific database. Maybe they're recommending it or they're requiring it for some of your assignments. So for example, you might be using something like CINAHL. And a new video will be going up very shortly, if not already there, to show you how to navigate CINAHL as well. EBM reviews are evidence-based medicine resources. So that includes things like the Cochrane database of systemic reviews, the Cochrane Central Register of Controlled Trials, etc. So go in and explore. There's lots of options for you. If you don't find it in one place, you always check other databases and see if you can find the information you need there. So health and wellness is available. If we continue down, you might be familiar with PubMed or Medline. PubMed is the open access version, but Medline is the subscription database option for you. So you might want to become familiar with that, or you will become familiar with it as you go through your different classes. And you can see that Medline is actually available from 2 different vendors. So this one's available from EBSCO. This one is available from Ovid. So the content may be the same in each of these options. They may be a little bit different depending on what's being covered. But the thing that's really great about this is that if something were to happen to one of these different options, maybe there's a technical glitch that day and it won't open for you, you can always try the alternative option, okay? And that is also why we suggest to students all the time to be sure that you understand how to get in and how to get access to things. We're going to stay at this level for today, but if you were to go in and select for one of these, maybe you want to look at nursing and allied health, you would select the title. Or maybe you do want to go into PTSD pubs, for example. And once you get in there, you are going to be asked for a login and password for those subscription databases. And that's simply going to be, for those of you at Nipissing, your web advisor credentials. So it should be the same login and password, should get you into all those materials, okay? So make sure you're getting to the full text of those articles. If you are ever struggling with that, your faculty member is available to you. There's some great support at Student Services, but we're also here at the library to help you, certainly in doing basic research in terms of keyword strategies and searching techniques, as well as access to these different databases that maybe you're unfamiliar with. Lastly, I probably should have pointed out at the beginning, you are in an alphabetical listing right now. So even if we were back on that first page that showed us the 327 databases, if you have a specific database you're using like PubMed or maybe CINAHL, you could just go under the C or the P and simply scroll down and find those ones that you need. So hopefully that's a few tips to help you out and get you started. As always, if you need help, definitely touch base with the library. We're happy to help out. Okay? Have a great day. Bye for now.